Hey guys, it's Quickly again with another ROM review, and this time I've got the NucleaRom version 7.1 that is on the Nougat 7.1 for the OnePlus 3, so stay tuned for that. So Nougat is making a big splash on the scene and we have a lot of ROMs from it. Now this is one such ROM which is called the NucleaRom, and if you are familiar with the ROMs on the OnePlus 3 faces, this one is also a OnePlus 3 based ROM. So yeah, NucleaRom has been around for some time now. It has made its transition to Nougat 7.1 space. So let's get started now. So in the phone status you can see the NucleaRom, and it is based on Android 7.1, which is the latest version of Android right now. So you will get the latest and greatest. Security patches are October 5, but the latest November patches are just released. And this version is quite old. It is on the 1st November of 2016. So this is an older version. You can expect a few problems from CyanogenMod ROMs and AOSP space. Now on the forums it was said that this is an AOSP based ROM, but I reckon this is more of a CM based ROM, because most of the problems which you get with CM ROMs are still here. So now SIM card issue, which was there on any CM ROM, like changing the SIM for data, that can cause a host closure issue, which is a continuous loop of mess. Don't do that. Instead just change the SIM card. The Nuclear settings, this is where all of the settings are. First of all, in the Gesture Anywhere settings, if you have ever seen any of my videos, you know Gesture Anywhere is one of my favorite features, and this is still available, and I really appreciate that. There is a SuperSU indicator if you are using SuperSU script, which is inbuilt on this ROM, and this does support the SuperSU script. 3-finger gesture is available, where you can gesture with 3 fingers for a screenshot if you are into screenshotting your screen, so you do have that. Double tap on the lock screen to sleep is also available. Status bar option does have the network indicator, so that is something which I really appreciate. This is one of my go-to features on any ROM. And you can also customize the reboot options with the advanced reboot, and even the smallest width can be customized from here. Also CPU status can be shown here, where it goes by the temperature and the megahertz, well basically the clock speed, so that's also really cool. Now that is it in the Nuclear settings. Rest everything is basically what you'd expect out of any other Nougat 7.1 ROM. So you have the display options, where you have adaptive brightness, live display. Again, live display does have a problem where this thing does not work, and the automatic mode reverts back to normal when you are using it, so that is also there. Rotation and ambient display is working, and I really appreciate the ambient display. It does work out really nicely. I really like that. Apart from that, nothing special. It does have font size and display size enabler, so you can customize however you want it. Battery light and notification light is there, which you can customize. Sound options are available, where you have increasing volume options and other options where you can disable any of these, so that's really nice to have. Now the battery life. This is probably the first ROM which I've used where the battery life didn't really impress me, rather than well, it was just normal as any other 16 ROM. I don't really understand why that is. Most of the other CM based ROM, which is 7.1 based, have given me a better battery life than this one. Maybe my today's ritual or today's life phone usage was not very ideal, but I really didn't feel that this is much better than any other ROMs. There is buttons option, where you can customize, where you can enable the on-screen navigation buttons, where you can customize the hardware buttons for power key, home button, recent button, and for the volume key, where you can customize the kernel volume cursor control and also playback control, which is really nice to have. In the additional button setting, you do have the option to swap the buttons, and the alert slider is working. I really appreciate alert slider, because that is something which I use every day, and that is something which I just need to have in any ROM at this point. Gesture option is available, where you can draw all the gestures which you can customize for everything, and it does work out. Most of the stuff here is working, and that is a good thing to have. It does have status bar option, where you can enable or disable any of the status bar icons. Clock style can be customized, AM PM indicator. Battery status style does not change as in any other CM based ROM. Show weather is available, but I haven't been able to get any weather option. Brightness control by swiping across the status bar is also available. Show notification count and double tap to sleep is also available. So yeah, as you can see, I have been using this as my daily driver. I did not have any issues with this. No reboot issues, that's a big thing. The last time I used an EICP ROM, well, the last beta version, which I didn't actually use as my daily driver, didn't have any reboot issues, but previously it had a lot of reboot issues. The CR Droid, which is the next best ROM, which I would say had the Alice Letter not working, but there is a new version available. I will be checking that out. And yeah, the Antutu benchmark score is also really nice. It's about 149,000, which is pretty amazing, and it's kind of what you expect out of something like this. So let me show you guys the boot animation, which is pretty cool. So here is the boot animation for NucleaRom. So you can see the radioactive symbol, and it just adds to the character of the ROM. So that's nice. And it is NucleaRom. I guess that much is it about the ROM. Now just a few updates on the difference between the other ROMs. Now it does have the camera options. The camera does work out. It is available, and you are going to experience the overexposed photos as in any other ROM. So nothing special there. But I have actually installed the camera from OnePlus 3 and the stock camera. It fares a little bit better, I guess. You can say that it does. It is kind of better at controlling the exposure than the stock camera, so that is really nice to see. The call volume is still really low. You won't get the sound from the other end very clearly, so that is also really something which I need taken care of. So yeah, I guess how much is it about this ROM then. This is in conclusion a very stable ROM. A lot of people have sworn by this ROM that this is one of the stablest Nougat release till date for this ROM, but I personally don't think there is much difference between the AICP and this one. Still, that is just my opinion. So yeah, I guess how much is it about the ROM. Hope you guys liked the video. Please share, subscribe, and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.